All right, this place is ridiculous. It looks like the GC is overall in control of this planet and maybe the solar system. Better report this to Starfleet. Turning on long-range sensors.
Come in, Starfleet. Starfleet, do you read? Over. This is a long-range interstellar transmission coming from the planet Agaris in the Aries system. Warning, this place is in a constant conflict. A company called the GC has taken over the solar system. They're currently fighting with other factions on the planet and possibly throughout the rest of the solar system. I am currently in the process of constructing a exploration ship provided with the blueprints provided by the OPC. I haven't been spotted yet. Everybody seems to be ignoring me as of recently. Advise further action to be taken on the GC. They seem to be the more dominant faction on the planet and in the solar system. Please be advised that the GC just destroyed a faction just because one of their transports was destroyed. Request further guidance. This is the Forward Engineering Exploring Engineers out.
All right, now I just gotta wait for a message from Starfleet while I can continue construction on my exploration ship. Greetings, engineers, and sorry I've been away for so long, and I do apologize for not doing this live. I have been in the process of a lot of contemplation and a lot of thinking, along with a lot of life happening. And I haven't been able to concentrate on doing any streaming or putting out any videos. As of right now, I'm going to be doing attempting a recorded series in Space Engineers based around the Aries system. I'm going to be starting here and then moving off to different solar systems in the search for answers and to find out what is going on with this company called ROS. And I am going to be basing my knowledge of the IRS based off of the description here from the Aries system. So it gets a better, it makes it more of a almost seamless gameplay. So this is the Aries system. Also referred to on the workshop as Aries at War. Of course, there's been a lot of updates as well. If you haven't noticed, the recent the contacts update, as you can see, currently there's an unidentified signal in the background. That is the prototech, one of the prototech signals. I haven't gone to it. I've been stuck on the planet right now. As you can see, the factions are currently going at war with each other. The FAF, the forces. Hang on, let me pull that faction up. The Free Agris forces are in the process of trying to destroy a nearby Goldol Corporation building, also referred to as the GC. And the GC is overall in control of the planet and the solar system. So There are a lot of things that I'll have to say that. Let me go to the comms system. All right. As you can see, there's a computer screen called Captain Arthur. He's the main author for putting together the Ares at War system. It used to be Agris at War. Then he went and built an entire solar system. You can see part of the Agris at War scenario played out in the in Wasted Spaces, not most recent, but one of his latest escapades in the Vanguard. Um, where the last few episodes of the Agris at War was the last part of his the last season of Vanguard. But there are a lot of planets in the solar system. I'm going to take my spectator cam. I'm going to take all the clutter off by hitting the tab key, and I'm going to go ahead and zip up into space so we have an idea what we're looking at. So right now, I'm on the Agris planet. If you go to the workshop, there is a link in the description for getting a actual digital map for this place, so you can like make it a placemat or a mat for you guys to go and look around. So Agris at War system only had the one planet, but the Ares at War has a gas giant, some moons. It also has a few other planets as well, for which you can visit. The only other thing too is you got to remember Agris and a majority of the planets here require the water mod system, or are better played with the water modded system. If you load it from the workshop, you will automatically get the water mod downloaded. So be careful if you're playing on Agris and you are running on an older computer and it can't handle the water mod or a lot of graphics changes to planets, in particular to ice changing into water. So think about that before you go at it. There are other planets that are on the that are in the solar system or in the Ares at War system are to include Agris is one of them. Trying to pull up. Da, 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 da. There we go. You have Agris. There's at least 3 different starting scenarios. 2 of them. Well, yeah. Sorry. There's a total of 4. 2 of the starting scenarios are on Agris itself. One is on a. I think it's the Zuno, where you're a crash ship working for the ITC, or we're subbed in for the ITC. Lazuno obviously being another one of the planets in the Ares system. And the third one is out in the actual belt of Agris. Let's see. Let me go back up to Agris here. Where's the asteroid belt? Actually, I believe it's just out past the gas giant, where there's a station out there. Yeah, it's close to the giant because according to the map, it shows that the Station 27, which is one of the starting locations, so you'll start near. You won't start at it. You'll start near it in one of the conventional start shuttles. And the only problem is, and I kind of like this added feature, especially if you think about going in space. There's no magnesium. The only magnesium you will find is from other ships, meaning in the form of bullets. So if you start in the starting scenario, be advised you may end up doing a lot of running, and you may want to build your ship more towards the landing on planets and gathering resources, because the planets are the only place where you can find the magnesium to make ammunition with. But you can find all the rest of the resources out in space. Everything else, on the other hand, well, magnesium is the only one that you're going to be able to find on planets. But once you get enough magnesium to suffice your supplies on board your ship, you're more than free and welcome to take the rest of the magnesium from the rest of the ships in the Starfleet. They do also have it set up to where it is your choice on which side or which faction you go with. I know Splitsy did an Ares at War system playthrough with Black Shadow, and they took the route of they were the attempting to be the more dominant faction. They played through for a while, and I think something in the system broke, but that happens when you're playing a scenario for long periods of time, and yeah, it just happens. And then you got space engineers doing their updates and improvements to the game, in which sometimes do break the scenario. But you've got the modders out there that are awesome, and with their contents, and finally getting in there and updating them so that they run better with the new updates and everything like that. Well, I'm heading back to it, and I will see you guys later. This is the Federation Exploring Engineers signing off.